If you know me, I'm the life of the party. I'm the leader of the group. I have a group chat of guys, all my friends, and I'm kind of like the head of it. I'm the one that controls the situation. I've always been the lead singer of the band. I'm always the lead singer. I'm the number one guy in the group, right? And I always have to be that way. If I go somewhere, I have to be the life of the party. I have to control the situation. I have to be larger than life. So now I'm taking a back seat and I become now the guy who plays the triangle, the guy in the back who plays the violin. And I'm okay with that. It's hard because I'm so used to being Jax Taylor, this alpha male who's larger than life. But that guy doesn't exist anymore. He can't exist anymore or he's going to die. The most rock bottom part is when we separated, when she left. So I don't know how many months that I was on that house. I don't know if you guys can tell me. I don't know. I was in my house by myself for a good 3 to 4 months. And the fact that I'm still here after that physically is crazy because I wasn't eating, I was drinking, and I was doing enough cocaine to kill a small horse. So I was just depressed. I was so depressed. I just felt like I lost everything. So I was like, F it. I'm just going to drink. And, I was just sad. I was just really, really sad. I think about that sometimes and I'm like, Jesus, I could probably buy a house for the amount of money I've spent on drugs. It's sickening to me. It's sad to me. It's because my parents did not raise this kind of person, This all took place when I left home and I became such a different person, And for me, in the beginning, it was when I was younger. Yeah, I loved the feel of it. It was getting high. Now, towards the end, I was doing it just to stay awake because, we'd go out at night and I'm like, I'm in bed by 9:30. If I'm not doing something, I'm going to need something. I'm going to need a quick fix. Hey, who's got it? I need it. And I personally don't think I'm an alcoholic. I think the both go hand in hand. So I can't have a drink. If I have a drink, I'm looking for a bag of cocaine. So I had to quit both. I think my mental health issues definitely drove me to do drugs. Now, drugs and alcohol are never the problem for anybody. We're using this to mask our issues. Okay, so we're using this. I lost my father. I've gone through some crazy shit in my life where, I didn't want to think about it. I'm like, hey, okay, let's just drink and let's mask it for 2 hours, because that's basically how long that drug lasts. And then you're paying for it for the next 48 hours of the come down. And that's the part that kills you, is that come down. But for those 2 hours, I'm okay. And I'm not thinking about bills or finances or divorces or, my father's death or not talking to my mom, like all these issues, right? And you're living in Hollywood and trying to, make sure people like you. And then you're coming across, the world has changed in the last 5 years. And the old Jax doesn't exist anymore. I have to revamp myself, to be somebody that's a little bit more acceptable. Yes, my mental health has struggled, but I'm working on it a lot right now. I go to therapy. I have an amazing therapist. I kind of continue on I went to a place called Psych Clarity for my rehab. So I'm continuing going there with my therapy. They have been absolutely amazing. And like I said, the gym, believe it or not, is a great place of therapy for me. I'm there 6 days a week, 2 hours, and it's just me and the iron. I just love to work out and lift and just research health and get into it. I love it. I will never, ever talk negatively about Brittany. I come from a place where you just don't talk about your significant other publicly. Am I angry with some of the things that she's done? Absolutely. Is there a lot of things out there that you guys don't know? Yes, there's a lot. It takes two to argue, okay? It takes two to fight. And I know a lot of my stuff is out there, and I know she's said a lot of things publicly about me. Is it deserved? Probably, yeah. The things that she said to me that you guys have heard is hurtful. It's hurtful. If it was so bad all these years, why did you stay all these years? If it was so bad, why did you ask me to have another kid last year? If it was so bad 3 months prior, why did you ask me to have sex with you? If it was so, you know what I'm saying? This is the problem I have a hard time with. These three things, okay? So I know I angered you a lot, but, I'm not blaming, but I'm like, why didn't you say, hey, why don't we go to therapy? Why don't we fix this? Or why don't we go away and let's figure out these problems? And I'm not putting it on her at all, but we're in a marriage is a team thing. You're partners. And I felt like I felt like I lost my partner a little bit, you know? I think she lost hers too, you know? And I felt like we were just so in deep at that point that we just kind of threw in the towel. I think both of us threw in the towel. And I think she was just so hurt that she was just kind of throwing daggers, you know, and just didn't care. And there were scenes that I just couldn't even get through. I had to walk out because I was crying. I'm like, the things she was saying to me were they were so bad. They were just so bad. And like I said, I deserve a lot of it. But man, some of the things she said to me, like, just gutted me. I think, I can't believe I'm probably gonna kick myself for saying this, but I really have to thank Brittany. I gotta be honest. I don't think I would be here right now if Brittany didn't, you know, take actions in her own hands and be like, you need to freaking go to rehab. I'm gonna call everybody and anybody to make sure you get your ass in there. Whether she was mad at me or not, putting me in there was probably the best thing that's ever happened. Yes. I'm in a very, very good place now. Obviously, I got a lot of things to work out mentally, but as far as like my health and that part of me is okay. So yeah, I have to thank her because, like I said, I wouldn't be here today probably if it wasn't for her.